my name is Dr. Michael Fuga, and I am the founding principal at North Oak Academy in Durham. When you get to know students and really invest in not just their academic education, but their social emotional well-being, their extracurricular involvement, you're able to meet their needs, right? The education for every kid is different, and we want to be able to meet each individual's needs. And that is not just with the core instruction, that is as kids need additional supports. We're going to work hard to figure out what each kid needs to meet those academic needs. What Moral Focus is, every month there is a character trait that is kind of the underlying character traits that you want to see in not just students, but for us as people, right? Just as human beings, how we positively interact with each other culturally. These traits kind of represent that. Traits like courage, like respect, like integrity, resilience. Character traits that we are going to push in our students so that they kind of build that foundational development of who they are and develop their personalities. And so each month we're gonna have different ones that are outlined. We are gonna celebrate those. At the beginning of the month, we will kind of let kids know what they are, how they're viewed, and then that curriculum breaks it down daily, every day to start the day, 20 minutes of really investing in sharing and teaching that character trait, and then celebrating it. My role as the principal is to grow staff is to grow students, and really navigates growing everybody with that growth mentality and that growth model. That's the core of who I am, at the core of what we want at North Oak. This is a collaborative, collegial environment of communication and support, right? And so I think building the relationships is at the core of who I am as a person. That trickles down into who we are as a school, building that family, that team feel. Trust stems from building relationships. And so I think that trust factor has to be there. Safety is priority one, as always. And safety is not just physical safety. That is obviously the priority, having those base needs met where everyone feels welcome and feels safe physically. But for us, social, emotional, mental well-being, all-inclusive, welcoming environment where not just students but staff feel that sense of safety. That's base needs being met, right? But I think that's also the relational piece. Our goal is to build those relationships so as we get to know every kid, we can see when something may be off or something may be different than we see them on the daily basis. And so the more visible I am, the more we build that presence, that sense of connectedness with our students, our staff in all classrooms. I think that helps build the relationships where we're helping meet those social, emotional, mental needs that create that sense of well-being and safety. We want parents and students to feel that sense of it's okay wherever you are, we're gonna meet your needs.